Alright, I don't expect this one to be that long. This one will not be featuring a gameplay, because I was watching my 2017 update and I was kind of getting frustrated with myself for constantly getting distracted with the various happenings of Hands of Fate 2. That was kind of dumb of me. I shouldn't have been doing that. So this time I've got a pretty short notepad here to help keep me focused. Got some royalty-free music in the background. I don't expect this one to be very long, but I wanted to give people a quick context on some of my recent uploading habits. First thing I want to mention, my brother got a new job many months ago, and now he works from home. Now that makes a bit of a complication. I don't think his internet or bandwidth gets affected too much by my uploads, but it has been known to throttle our internet a little bit. I don't know the science behind that. I don't want to name the company. I don't want to name our internet provider because I don't want to shit all over people. I'm sure they're out there working hard, but I recently watched Adam some Netflix show, Adam Ruins Everything. And this isn't the first time I've heard this. I've read articles about this, but apparently the United States internet companies purposefully throttle everyone's internet to keep their prices competitive, while other countries, like I think Korea, have insanely fast internet because they don't have the same kind of regulations. So in a way, I don't want to make my brother's job more complicated. I think he does tech support, and it's based around, you know, if he disconnects every few minutes, then they're gonna let him go, you know. He's had it for a few months, and we've had storms that disconnect us, and I think a job like that, when you work from home, their bosses of that, they gotta realize shit happens, you know. Like, we had a major storm, I guess it was a few weeks ago now, that pretty much knocked out our power for 2 days. 2 whole days without power. And shit like that happens, but some of it's more preventable. Like a while ago, we have some kind of internet booster thing. Again, I don't know the technicalities of it. But what was happening is when we were patching Steam games, it was disconnecting our internet, so it was almost impossible for us to install anything or patch anything new for months. I'm downloading some Steam stuff right now, and it's like 0 for 30. Well, it's 0 for 12, but I got a bunch of stuff in stuff that won't be patched. Update required, not queued. That kind of stuff. And that's got like 15 or 20 games. Stuff that I'm just not patching. What I did was I unplugged a certain little thing, and it stops that from happening. So it's really weird. Our internet booster boosts our internet for the cost of some stability. Anyway, I am rambling a little bit, but my whole point is I don't upload during the day too much because my brother starts working from roughly 1 o'clock to like 11 o'clock at night. And if I upload in the middle of the day, it could affect his job, and I don't want to do that. I think certain things are fine, but pretty much I try to get my uploads in the morning. Like right now, it's exactly noon. And I'm uploading like 6 videos to YouTube right now. So that could be vaguely complicated if that goes on too long. Anyway, that's why my uploads have become a lot more jagged. I've more or less abandoned the schedule, and I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I've got in my backlog. I haven't abandoned it entirely, but I'm just trying to get stuff out of the way. Like, I've been uploading pretty much all of my Assassin's Creed Origins stuff. I'm just cleaning that out. Like right now, I've got the last 4 in queue right now. Origins 51 to 54, and that's essentially the finale. I should add that to the title there. Done. Another thing I want to talk about is my stability issues. I was posting, I think it was a For Honor video. No, it was one of my it was like my first 2 Odyssey videos, which didn't have commentary because I was doing it super late at night and my family was sleeping. And somebody from the Assassin's Creed Reddit Discord was like, Zydrate, your videos are like a beautiful tragedy. And I'm like, you're not wrong. They're not slideshowy, but there is a consistent drop of frames. And that's been pervasive in most of my videos. Most notably in the more like intense, the more graphically intense ones or new games. Mostly my Assassin's Creed Odysseys and others. Like I don't get that with other like more indie games like Frostpunk, or I don't even get that in Overwatch. Even that's not an indie game, but it's not a very graphically insane game either. And I'll be talking more about Overwatch briefly here in a second. But I'm talking about my video card. What had happened was, that's how a lie starts, but not this time. I think I've talked about this before, but my graphics card died, and my family helped me get a new one, but since I didn't understand some of the technical aspects of video RAM, the guys at the shop said, okay, we can get you a new not gift card, Jesus. We can get you a new graphics card to get you gaming and stuff. And I'm like, alright, cool. Because they did something where they could have just had my computer boot up from the hard drive, motherboard or something, where I would have no graphics card, but I could still like do internet and stuff. I'm like, no, I got stuff to do. So they're like, alright, we'll get you a new graphics card. So they upgraded my 980 to a 1050, but they gave me the lowest RAM possible. That's 2 gigabytes. And you've probably seen me look at my graphics settings on like any Ubisoft game, because their settings, their options have a little memory usage bar that's really useful, and it gives you a good barometer. And it shows that I'm always maxed out on pretty much any recent Ubisoft game. Like 2 gigabytes will get the game going, but everything's on low or medium, and that's probably why my Assassin's Creed games stutter so much, is because I'm pretty much maxing out the video RAM on the game as much as I can to get it as pretty as I possibly can. But then I'm running OBS, which probably sucks out more of my system's resources. But there is a solution to that. My brother, in his new job, he doesn't have as many expenses. Like, he's not refilling his moped as much. He's not going out for drinks that often, because since he works from home, he doesn't know his coworkers in person. And I think he used to do that pretty much every Friday or something. He used to go out with his friends and drink, and that, I don't know if you've ever been to a bar, but that's just $40 to $60 gone if you're really like having a good time. And he's not eating as much. He's eating home. He's getting whatever our family gets, and he's eating at home, so he's not spending $10 to $20 every single day to feed himself. I don't know what his budget was. I can eat on a work day. I can eat for like $10 to $15. I usually don't go above like 13 or 14. But he, with his reduced expenses, he's offered to help me buy a new video card, and he's not going to settle for less than 8 gigabytes, because I think he upgraded his some months back. And the admin of Watchtower, Timberwolves, is kind of leaking money in my direction to help me, really, to boost me and get me a new video card. Now, I do not know the technicalities. I don't know tech that well, but hopefully with a much bigger video RAM, more VRAM on my system, I'm hoping that will lead to less frame rate drops and stutters when I have OBS running next to games. Now, how that relates to my stability issues, I have a recording wish list that I would like to talk about. I really want to record some Rainbow Six Siege. Now, what happens when I try recording Rainbow Six Siege is my computer freaks the fuck out. I don't remember exactly what happened, but as soon as I hit recording, I couldn't Alt-Tab to any more windows on either monitor. You know how when you try to tab to something like on internet and it's like, and the screen kind of goes a little bit white and it says not working? And then if you click again, it'll ask, hey, this isn't responding. Do you want to close it or do you want to wait for it? That was happening to almost everything except I think maybe the game itself, like the game was kept going, but I had no way. I couldn't alt tab to anything. I couldn't minimize anything. It was a mess, and I tried that with my Watchtower people, and it was awful. It was real bad. So I'm gonna try that again with a better video card, which I don't have currently. I currently have $100 on my PayPal account, which, by the way, that's why that link is in every video. I don't do the normal YouTuber thing. It's like, all right, Patreon, go give me money on Patreon, support me, go to my PayPal. I don't say any of that. I just kind of leave the link there. Hope nobody's ever really given me that much money. Like, I think one guy gave me $15 to get a game once. That was from Watchtower, so I have a PayPal set up, but I don't think I've made any money from any of my, how many subscribers do I have? My channel. I think I'm up to like 32. Okay, I had 33 once, but it's been like 32 for like 6 months, so I haven't really gained or lost anybody. Now, so in relation to Siege, I want to record some Battlefield. I haven't even attempted to record Battlefield for one big reason is those are like 45-minute games. And I've explained this before. I try to record in 15-minute chunks because that's somewhere between 3 to 4 gigabytes depending on the game or the recording bit rate that I use on OBS. It's pretty large, and a 45-minute game would be like 8 or 9 gigabytes. That would take me like 2 hours to upload. And I just don't want to do that. Another one is Monster Hunter World. I haven't attempted to record that yet. I would like to, but I fear that it's a pretty intense game, and I fear that there may be some frame rate drops, which I think would suck away from the experience. But I really enjoy that game because I've essentially mastered Val Hazak, one of the last few Elder Dragons that you meet, and I got his full set. It's fully, well, I don't know if it's fully upgraded, but it's like an endgame set, and it's serving me really well, and it looks cool to boot. But if I lose frames on that during a recording, you kind of lose out on a lot of my really decent reaction time. I would probably eat shit now because I haven't played it in a couple months, but I really like the game, and I still want to get all the armors and stuff. And it's getting consistently updated. I haven't been able to find the new monster that was just added, the Devil O or Devil Ho or something. Devil Joe. I don't know how to pronounce it. I logged in a few times and I did a couple hunts where it says go on an expedition, you'll find clues to it. I never could. Like, I played for like an hour on like three or four different expeditions, and I never found anything to give me a quest to go find that. But I would like to record that for my channel. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know why I didn't even bother trying, because I have like 100 hours on it. Library. Monster Hunter. 67 hours. That's not bad. That's a pretty solid chunk of time. Next, I would like to... Now, there's something similar happened to Conan Exiles that happened with Siege. My computer just became very unstable. Now, Conan Exiles is a very good survival game, but it's not very stable. Pretty much when I play Conan Exiles, I can do very little of anything else. Now, this is also attributed to the fact when I play multiplayer servers, they have mods and they have people, and it can become very unstable very quickly, which is why a lot of the more popular servers, they only try to do 5 to 7 mods on it, while if I run a single player game, I could do like 20 mods and it won't really lag my computer or system that much. If I'm ever to record that game, it will probably be single player. I can promise you that. But there is also the complication of nudity. I could keep myself dressed pretty reliably, but you do fight enemies on there that aren't wearing anything. And I don't know what YouTube's policy. Let's play Conan Exiles. Does anybody actually... Oh, right, there is a setting where you can, like, hide all the naughty bits. I don't want to do that because my immersion. Okay, so there are a lot of Let's Plays of Conan Exiles on YouTube I'm looking at right now. But they probably edged the setting on to no nudity, so there is that. What else we got? Okay, that's my recording wish list. That's stuff I want to record. And I think I looked at like another local listing. Let me look at my Ubisoft games. I think I can record pretty much any Ubisoft game that I want to. I do want to play more the Far Cry 5 and Primal, but I was watching those, and again, because of my RAM usage, it's a little maddening to watch, just because there's a lot of stutters and slowdowns and frame rate drops, and it drives me crazy. In terms of my uploading in relation to Ubisoft games, I have kind of held off on my Odyssey uploads because I kind of want to record again with a better video card. But there's a complication. I have a massive backlog here. I'm uploading episode 5 as I speak. I have episode 28. Like, I have 24 more videos to upload after that. So there's gonna be a lot of content that's gonna you're just gonna have to deal with my frame rate drops and stuttering. Again, I think they're watchable, but they're not like prime YouTube quality, and I apologize for that. I just don't have the money. I'm a part-time bagger. My official title is courtesy clerk. So other than bagging, I do a lot of cleaning and stuff, and I'm a little bit above minimum wage, but I don't make enough money to save up, and it's a little frustrating. Speaking of my backlog, I wanted to touch on a few other things. Like right now, Overwatch, on my Monday slot, I have episode up to 39. I have 70 videos. I have up to episode 70, which that is 31 more videos of Overwatch I have yet to upload. And a lot of them are during the last event, or rather, they're old. I'm going to word it like that. Let me view details. Number 70 was recorded in April. I have a bunch of April videos. 45 to 70 were all recorded in April of this year. So, yeah, they're old. And I have four videos here that are untitled, so I guess that's another 4 on top of that. So quite a backlog. In my random folder, my Tuesday slot, I have Destiny and Unreal. I don't know how far I've currently uploaded either of those, but there's only a handful. I could do those in a day. Like, I could plug all those in and go to work or something. As for Far Cry, I do have some Primals and Far Cry 5s in here. Not a lot, just a handful. Oh, my Fallout still has my Friday slot and it's empty. So I have no Fallout videos. As for Fallout 76, I'm a little iffy on that. I'm getting the impression it's a survival game on the same vein as Conan Exiles and Ark Survival. So I'm really into that, but there's not going to be any private servers on launch, so I will probably pre-order it, but I probably won't play it for a while. I might do that on payday, actually, because it looks fun. I don't like the forced multiplayer bit unless I can group up with my friends, and I'm hearing the party system is a little broke. So I'm not fully on board with that, and this is turning into a longer video than I thought. I got a little rambly in a couple spots. I have 3 or 4 Frostpunk videos I haven't uploaded yet, and they've gone through a lot of updates and stuff, so I have a new home finale here that I should probably get on that at some point. I have some Stardew Valley videos. Let me check my library, because I don't know how many videos I have. Okay, I have up to episode 11. I have episode 19 here, so that is 8 more videos that I haven't uploaded for Stardew Valley. I think they're all multiplayer as well. I don't remember if that's the mod or the official one. I think it's the official one because they have the houses and stuff. Anyway, what is TW? Oh, that's Total War. Those are really unstable. I don't think I'm going to upload those if I haven't already. That's my Diablo. Okay, I have episode 5. I have up to episode 9 here. Wait. 5. Where's episode 6? Okay, episode 6 is in limbo. That's not great. Maybe I mistitled them. I have episodes 7, 8, and 9 here, but my playlist only has episode 5. Huh. I wonder if, is that still the story mode? Maybe not. I don't know. I think I gave up on the story mode very quickly because I got really goddamn bored with it. I've done it 1,000 times. And I know that, I mentioned this in like the very first Diablo 3 video, is it's not a very interesting game to watch. It's fun to play, but not to watch. And I wanted to play through the campaign so you could see all the cutscenes and the story, but I'm doing it on like a maximum level, max geared character on like the maximum torment level. And I was just blowing through it, and I'm much more interested in climbing the rifts and stuff. Anyway, that's about it. That's all I can think of. There's other stuff I want to record, like the little snake game, Scribble.io or something. That looks like a lot of fun. So like, there's internet stuff I want to play. I'm clicking through some internet here to see if there's other stuff that I wanted to look into. I've uninstalled Grand Theft Auto 5 because it just loaded really slowly, and I don't know if that's a RAM thing. I think that game is just super like intensive on the system. Because I hear other people complaining about the loading times in Grand Theft Auto, and they have better computers than I do, so I think that's about it. That's all I got. Oh, I did pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but I installed it, but I couldn't even load the open beta for Blackout. It would go to a black screen, and then I would immediately see my desktop. And I didn't hear any sounds, there were no error messages, there was nothing. So, that's about all the news I got. Hopefully if I upgrade my graphics card, I can play Call of Duty. Until then, that's the state of my channel. I would like to rehash my apologies for having a very uneven uploading. I'm just trying to get a bunch of shit out of the way. But for those who do watch my stuff, and according to my metrics, that's maybe one of you might watch this. A lot of my videos have consistently 1 view. My music died. That's because that video had like a minute of silence. Not great. My For Honor video has 1 view. Most of my Origins have no views. Episode 50 has a 1 view. My Odysseys have scattered. Whoops. Click on that. My Odyssey videos have some scattered 1 view here, 3 views here. Yeah, my first 3 episodes have 3 views each. That's because I pre-ordered the game, so I got it when it was new, and I played the day after it was released because I was working that day. So that previous day was spent uploading it. Wow, most of my Origin stuff has no views. My Chicken Horse videos have a dozen or so views. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's my last Unreal video. I have episode 2 uploaded. I have 9 episodes, so there's still 7 I've got to upload. I'm done with Dauntless. I got Monster Hunter World. It's superior in most ways. I'm just scrolling through my stuff here. Destiny. Oh, I got all my Destiny stuff uploaded. except for episode 15. So I have one more episode to upload. I'm not done with Destiny 2 necessarily. There's not a lot to do on it. I'm gonna wait until like all the shit is out, maybe. It just got very dry. Anyway, I don't have a time estimate on when my video card is gonna come in. My brother is sort of putting money aside, or he might start putting money in my PayPal so I can get it myself. I don't know when that's gonna happen. That's, you know, his money's different every week. My money's different every week. And so I don't know when that's going to happen, but that's my update. Thanks for joining me. I hope some of this was informative. And again, I do apologize, but you know, I'm getting stuff out there. I'm still recording stuff, and I'm having fun while doing it. And I will keep doing it. I don't have any plans to stop. I just stopped. I did do a lot. I did stop recording for a couple months straight because there's just a lot of crap in the way. You know, throttling my own family's internet. I don't want to do that. But yeah. Anyway, have a good one.